Ago, in the heart of West Africa, a tale of power, ambition, betrayal, and destiny unfolded among the Yoruba people. This is not just the story of one kingdom, but of a lineage that carved empires out of the earth and forged legacies in blood and iron. Today, we uncover the story of the Owu Kingdom, a proud nation born through the mighty Oyo Empire, created by Oranmiyan, son of Oduduwa, the revered father of the Yoruba tribe. But beware, for this story is not told in straight lines. It is woven with ambition, whispered scandals, secret betrayals, and burning rivalries that shaped the fates of the Yoruba people. Our story begins in Ile-Ife, the sacred cradle of the Yoruba world. Here, Oduduwa is believed to have descended from the heavens, carrying with him a chain of power and a staff of authority. From the skies he came, and upon the earth he established kingship. To the Yoruba, Oduduwa was not just a man, he was the first king, the divine patriarch, the father of nations. From his children came the princes and princesses who would spread across the land, founding kingdoms far and wide. Oyo, Ife, Benin, Ijebu, Ketu, Owu, all trace their roots back to him. But among his children, one stood apart. That child was Oranmiyan, a restless warrior. Oranmiyan was tall, fierce, and unyielding. Unlike his siblings, he was not satisfied with being a prince of Ile-Ife. His heart burned with conquest. His spirit demanded more, and so he marched northward, beyond the forest into the savannah lands, where he laid the foundation of Oyo. But whispers followed him. Some elders claimed Oranmiyan was not truly Oduduwa's son. They whispered that his mother was from a rival clan, and that Oduduwa himself doubted his paternity. This scandal clung to Oranmiyan's name like a shadow. Was he truly a son of heaven, or was he a child of mortal scandal? History may never tell us the full truth, but what is certain is that Oranmiyan's ambition silenced doubt. With iron and oars, he forged a kingdom of fire. Under Oranmiyan, Oyo rose like a storm. His cavalry thundered across the plains, striking fear into neighbors. His warriors were disciplined, his generals ruthless, his throne unshakable. The Oyo Empire became a beacon of wealth, power, and terror. Markets bustled with traders, iron weapons glistened under the sun, and envoys carried Oyo's name across lands. Yet, the scandal of Oranmiyan's blood never fully disappeared. He hushed tones. People whispered of his questionable heritage. Still, no one dare challenge him openly. For in Yoruba land, power silenced doubt, and Oranmiyan had power beyond measure. From the roots of Oyo sprouted Owu. The Owu people were not merely subjects of the empire. They were warriors, proud and unyielding, descended from the same Oduduwa line through Oranmiyan's expansion. Fierce hunters, skilled iron workers, and masters of strategy, they forged a culture of resilience and pride. Unlike Oyo, which thrived on horses and savannah warfare, Owu was a forest kingdom. They built fortified towns, thrived on the palm oil trade, and wielded iron weapons crafted by the hands of their own smiths. They were known as children of the stone, unyielding, stubborn, and unwilling to bow to anyone. The Owu people lived in settlements fortified by strong walls. Their homes were surrounded by palm trees that gave them wealth through palm oil. They worshipped Ogun, the god of iron and war, believing that their survival was tied to his blessings. Their festivals were wild, filled with drumming, masquerades, and fire. They were a people of pride, strength, and honor. But pride, as history often shows, can both make and break a kingdom. History whispers of a scandal in Owu's past. It is said that in their rise to power, Owu warriors once stole sacred relics from a rival Yoruba clan. Some say it was the Ife, others whispered it was the Ijebu. The relics were no ordinary treasures. They were said to carry divine authority, proof of destiny itself. The Owu justified their theft, claiming they were guided by the gods. But among their neighbors, the acts planted seeds of resentment. Trust was broken, alliances shattered. Though the Owu grew stronger, they were quietly surrounded by enemies who never forgot that betrayal. Pride brought Owu enemies from every side. The Egba, the Ijebu, and even their Oyo brothers clashed with them. But Owu's greatest wound did not come from outside. It came from within. A jealous Owu prince, envious of his brother's claim to leadership, secretly allied with the enemies of Owu. By night, he met them in shadowed forest, feeding them secrets of Owu's defenses. When the enemies struck, they struck with precision. The once mighty city of Owu Iporin went up in flames. Warriors fell, women screamed, children fled into the forest. The pride of Owu was reduced to ashes by betrayal. Their once great walls crumbled, their relics stolen, their land soaked in blood. But Owu did not die. Like iron tempered in fire, they grew harder, stronger. Survivors fled to new lands, rebuilding settlements from the ashes. They carried their culture with them, still worshipping Ogun, still hammering iron, still dancing to the drums of resilience. The Owu became wanderers but never slaves. They rebuilt their pride with every settlement, teaching their children that kingdoms may burn, but identity cannot be destroyed. Generations passed, but the Owu never forgot their lineage. They traced their roots back to Oduduwa, through Oranmiyan, through Oyo. Their culture remained unbroken. Their festivals continued. Their iron still ranged against anvils. Their warriors still carried spears. The Owu spirit was unyielding, though betrayed, though burned, though scattered. They rose again and again. They became the living proof that kingdoms may fall, but people endure. And so, this is the story of Owu, born from the shadow of Oyo, forged by scandal, scared by betrayal, and tempered by survival. They were children of the stone, unyielding, unbreakable, unbowed. The Owu would rather burn than bow, and through their resilience, they etched their name forever into the tapestry of Yoruba history.